development. We also target last mile connectivity for Yugis and Kendube water supply project, the Homa Bay, Mbita Sindu, and Ugunja Ukwala Sega. I hereby direct the board and the CEO to ensure that these projects are completed in a timely manner, within specification and within budget, ensuring value for money for the people of Kenya and more so for the people of the Lake Victoria Basin. Towards this end, we appreciate all development partners with us today, and also those who did not make it to come here, namely the World Bank, African Development Bank, the French Development Agency, KfW, European Union, the Belgian government, among others, for the support to the sector. The need is immense, and we look forward to continued close collaboration to deliver on the promise of universal water coverage and dignified sanitation to all Kenyans. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I also commend partners who have played a role in development of this strategy. This new plan seeks to increase water supply coverage from around 58% to 70% and increase sanitation to 40% from 27% by the year 2027-2028. I believe we are and always have been on the right path. To realize the dream, a total of 48 billion is required. The current estimated resource allocation is 28 billion with a variance of around 19 billion, expected to be achieved through resource mobilization. Our resource mobilization departments have to be vigilant and work around the clock to achieve this. Non-revenue water is still a great challenge. Nationally, according to the Performance Impact Report number 16, released in the year 2022-2023 by the Water Services Regulatory Board, in this region, the average NRW is around 60%, which is way above the national average of 43%. No water service provider among the 47 counties has attained non-revenue water level within the acceptable benchmark of less than 25%. This is a clear indicator that a lot still needs to be done to increase operational efficiency. I am glad to note that in this strategic plan, this has been made a key intervention area to reduce non-revenue water to around and below 35%. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change adversely affects quality and quantity of water. It takes concerted efforts from all stakeholders to address the challenges posed by climate change to ensure water security. To this end, the ministry has developed the climate financing strategy and commits to provide unwavering support through resource mobilization to ensure that the agency fulfills its purpose. We will also monitor and evaluate the implementation of this plan to ensure that any performance gaps and emerging issues are identified and effectively addressed promptly and in good time. With these remarks, I declare the strategic plan for the Lake Victoria South Waterworks Development Agency year 2023 to 2027 officially launched. Thank you, asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki sana.
Two. May I ask that we have the CEOs join the CS? We want to ask the PS to join. Wanaliwa pia aje pale mbele ili tuweze kuvumbisha rasmi Bwana CS, where we have a Caesar for you to officially remember we are taking a photo. Let us not. There we go. Please remember we are taking a photo. The press needs to take this one. So Bwana CS, tunaomba be very deliberate in your cutting. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and launch. Tutapiga picha, tunaomba tupige picha. May I humbly request that we
Kenya taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda.
Wapi shangwe na vigelegele ya kulaunch tafadhali.
Kenya taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda. Kenya yetu tunayoipenda. Tunajivunia sana
makofi tafadhali, makofi tafadhali.
Nchi yenye baraka. Tunajivunia sana tukijiita. Asante.
Tunaomba Bwana CS uje hapa katikati. We have a photo opportunity where we want you to hold aloft the strategic plan. Please ensure that everyone on stage has one. We deliberately put the CS, we put the Madam CEO right next. There we go. For the purpose of the camera, kindly let us smile. Let us be of cheerful mind. Tafadhali. Makofi tena, tupige muziki wakati tunaendelea.
Oh, wapi makofi, makofi mazito. Aha, tusimame sisi sote. Let's be upstanding.
Tushangilie Kenya taifa letu tukufu.
That's a lot. Kenya tunayoipenda. Tushangilie Kenya taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda.
Wapi vigelegele na shangwe tafadhali.
Daima tunajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Tunajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka.
Daima. Tunaomba sasa Bwana CS tafadhali uteremke chini. I think the handing over is done. We have a commemorative cake for you to cut in celebration of today's. I will hand over to Madam Siwa to coordinate that.
Director Cecilia, please come and help us with the cake cutting. You know the protocols. We have some wet wipes so that I know we have been greeting each other. So the knife is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the commemorative cake will be cut at this moment. Wow.
CS and PS and all our invited guests, this is the climax of our launch of the strategic plan. It's cultural that we celebrate with cake cutting. And more so because the cake is so sweet, we know that the strategic plan is best, and once it's implemented, the Kenya will move forward with water in every homestead. So the cake is written, Lake Victoria South Waterworks Development Agency Strategic Plan, which has been launched today by our CS, and we want to be thankful. We appreciate your coming, and now request the CS, the PS, and the CEO to hold the knife, the chairman. Okay, kindly all of you, yeah, the four of you hold the knife. This way you are cutting it from the middle downwards. Okay, cameras to be on the other side.
Yes, can my camera
as we get the muziki wa kukata keki na kushangilia.
Abandupo Hambimulore Bakusundangaliseba Abandupo Hambimulore Bakusundangaliseba Siriria O Siriri Siriria O Siriri Siriri Siriria O Siriri Siriria O Siriri Siriri O Siriri O Siriri Siriria Siriria.
Okay, the CEO is giving the CS. Amshibishe kabisa, tunaona ni 1 GB, so we want him to grow to 2 GB. Okay. Okay, okay. It's already blessed, so yeah. CEO.
Ay, 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 ay.
Okay, we have the champagne. We'll ask the PS to shake. We can see and yako na nguvu sana. Asante sana our MPs, our chairperson from various organizations. Tutashirikiana. Campaign PS. Shake. All our chairmen. The chair of the water services providers. Chairs, karibuni. Chairs of the water services sector. Yes. Haya, karibuni. Toast. We are going to toast. Yes, toasting now for the success of the objectives that are indicated in the strategic plan. Toast for the success. Okay. Yes.
Hey. Hi.
Now let us toast. Oh, sorry. Okay. What? Goja. Aya, Goja. We want to toast. We want to toast. 1. Aya, 3. We are going to toast. 3, 2, 1. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hey, the strategic plan succeed and provide water to every homestead. Asanteni sana.
Hey.
Kongo.
Okay, we are
Mogeni.
Congo, 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 Congo,
I just finished.
All right. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you. DJ. If I may have your attention, we have just one more item. Then we will call the business of the day. A closing prayer. Vote of thanks and a closing prayer, please.
CS, PS, and all protocols observed. Our guests, good afternoon. We just want to take this opportunity, first and foremost, to thank God for giving us this opportunity to be here. We thank our government for the peace and tranquility that is prevailing in the country that enables us to undertake this kind of development. We thank our CS and PS for finding time out of their busy schedule to come to the ground and be with wananchi. I think when people keep on talking that we are not seeing any development, they should have been here to see the kind of activities that have been unveiled, those that are ongoing, and those that we intend to undertake as a water sector. So we really want to thank them for coming down from Nairobi to come and be with us. We want to thank our CEO and staff who worked tirelessly and made this strategic plan. And even when you had the strategic plan being taken through, this is a roadmap that is specific. If it is monitored well, it should be able to achieve our agenda. Thank you very much, the CEO and the staff. All that we may request is that let us not make a strategic plan and fail to implement it. We want to thank the board of directors who are working also tirelessly to give guidance so that by the end of the day, we have an agenda which our president promised wananchi of Kenya. Water is life and we can't do without water. To our CEOs, chairmen from the other state sectors who came to grace this occasion, we want to thank you most sincerely for finding time, because if we were to launch this strategic plan without your attendance, then we will not be sharing it to anybody. Our stakeholders, we cannot do without you. And we want to thank you for the support so far. And we want to promise that we are here to give service as promised. I think with those few remarks, we want to say thank you very much, and may God bless all of you. I was given the responsibility to Cecilia come and talk to God. I think God listens to ladies more than he listens to men. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki.
We spoke about the government considering PPP for the construction of that dam. So how far is the progress regarding searching for an investor?
I think to answer that question, I'll start by saying that we know that Soin Koru Dam is a game changer for the region on matters flooding. And I've always insisted our solution to our perennial water challenges is storing enough water. At the moment in the country, our storage capacity is very low compared to other countries. And we are working around the clock to ensure that we raise the number, the volume stored per capita. The issue on Soin Koru is this is a dam that is funded by the government of Kenya when it was started. And it has lagged behind because of lack of financing. And as we clearly said, we are looking at how to fast track that by rebranding and ensuring that we have a PPP or another form of financing, blended financing for this dam. That is the only way we can fast track these dams. You are well aware of other dams that are ongoing in the country. We have Sioi Murunyi Dam, which is in West Pokot. We have Uma Dam, which is in Mwingi Kitui. We also have Mwache. We also have Thwake Dam. But the dams that are funded by the government of Kenya, because of our fiscal space, have a challenge on matters financing. And we are looking for ways to fast track this, especially by completing Sioi Murunyi in the next year. And also now start allocating this money to maybe Uma as we package the Soin Koru, which is a 19.9 billion project, to PPP. That is the criteria that we are following right now. Thank you.
Before PPP, the government will have to iron out certain issues like compensation, that's one in the flesh for people around that place. So how are you in talks with perhaps Ministry of Lands to sort that out?
Definitely, land issue is everywhere on Matters Dam. I have the same issue in Mwache. I have the same issue in Thwake, I think, that we were sorting the other day. And we had the same issue also in, there's that dam, Uma Dam.
No, there's Mwangoni also,
Machakos, Mwangoni Dam, we have the same challenge everywhere. And the criteria is the same. Get national land condition, do valuation, and when the finances are available. And we're also asking, for example, the format we have in Mwache, whereby we are requesting to do it in phases because of availability of funds. For example, in Mwache, the phase 1, RAP and land composition issues was out to a tune of 4.6 billion. And development partners don't fund that amount. So we're also trying to change the conversation with development partners to ask them, when they are funding us for the project, let them also fund us for acquisition of land. So it's the same process, same criteria that we take all over. Value the land, National Land Commission does their job, and then we request Treasury to finance these activities. So please, the people of Soin Koru, I know that is the thorny issue that everyone is asking about. When the time comes for land compensation, people will be compensated. Thank you.
Is there a time frame maybe?
I would be lying if I gave you that time frame because of our financing issue, and I have to be truthful with you.
Was it in the National Water and Sanitation Master Plan you mentioned, seeking around 900 billion? Do you think that is a...
It's not a master plan. It is an investment plan. You see, the ministry has the burden, and we don't call it a burden actually. We have the responsibility to plan for the future. Planning for the future requires you develop plans on the route you take. Otherwise, how do you monitor your milestones? How do you monitor the amount of money you require? That it's called now NAWASIP, National Water and Sanitation Investment Plan. It was developed integrating also county development plans, CIDPs. This is where we marry the national government and the county government plans to avoid overlap of programs and put them in one document that we use to source for funds. So it is a plan, just like the strategic plan today, being launched here today, is meant to solicit and source for funds from our development partners, geared towards a common point, which is 100% access, connection of water, and 100% sewerage, improved sewerage to all Kenyans. Thank you. Okay. Done? Good. I think the main question was this one. I think that was the main question. No one even talked about the event today. You guys are just...
We got the brief from
relevant to it. So here we go.
Ozavinya. Nengwa.
Damukanga namba maunzanu wenze nandela mwa
Relevant to it. So here we go.
Ozavinya.